All right, I'm gonna bring the meeting to order. I'm Don Berube from 135 River Road.
Kim McDaniel, Select Board Rep.
Carrie Mackinnon, Community Development Director.
Jess Duke, 50 Brown Hill Road.
Kristen Hayden, 2 Colonial Terrace.
Casey DeStefano, 4 Hopkill Road.
Levi Berry, 19 Lowell Drive.
Ben Davis, 9 Wheeler Road.
Sandy Crystal, One Shoreview Drive.
All right, we don't have a recording secretary tonight.
We don't have one at all.
We don't have one at all.
I am gonna do my best.
Okay.
We have hired a new person. She starts in a couple weeks on March 30th.
Good.
So wait, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regulars. So do you wanna add 2 alternates?
Sure.
Or it's up to you.
A little
You're the
bit,
chair.
yeah.
Do you wanna, so we gotta pick, we
Yeah,
have
so
3.
we'll all go.
That's what you
You need 2, not 3.
You need 2,
Oh, 2.
yeah.
I guess you're out, Levi.
Paper,
Sorry.
scissors.
Yeah. All right, application number 501-26, Ryan Stacy LLC, continued from February 19th. Proposed 4-lot residential subdivision located at 108 River Road. Come on up.
I brought the big guns this
All
time.
right.
Just big in size.
For the record, my name is Maria Dolder. I'm the attorney on the project.
Jacques Belanger, surveyor on the project.
All right, so as you may recall, at the last meeting, we had a lot of discussions, obviously, about the project. Where we got stuck with was on the erosion plan. So I do believe it was just submitted to you today, so we apologize. It took a little bit to get it all pulled together. But we did have Anthony Costello prepare a drainage calculation and a plan for the board. So I think that's the last thing that we need to walk through. So I wasn't sure if everybody had a chance to look at his actual report.
Now we just put it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's not much to, I didn't wanna read through it for you. I can sort of summarize it if you'd like.
Yeah, summary would be great.
So basically what he did was he did a little project description because when we had spoke, he said projects like this are kind of difficult to do this type of plan for because generally speaking, you're looking at a road. And so you deal with the roadway when you're doing, an erosion plan. Because these are so few lots and they're just gonna be single families, it's a little more difficult. So what he did was, he kind of tried to look at a pre and a post development, drainage. And so in doing that, he assumed that we have 14,000 square feet of existing forested area will be replaced with about 4,000 square feet of impervious, and then 10,000 square feet of grass for the development of each lot. So he kind of made some assumptions because we don't know where the houses are gonna go and we don't know their size or any of that right now. So he made some assumptions so that he could take a look at it. And I think at the end of the day, he has the erosion plan, which is gonna deal with construction.
It's more just construction details, how you'd apply them to each lot. There's not a real plan, it's just details of silt fence, how to put it in, and that type of thing you'd get on a big project without the plan.
And then he walked through the soils, which I think we talked a little bit last time, that the soils are good, they drain well. And at the end of the day, he basically said that the stormwater is contained mostly on site. He has an exception of the northerly runoff where it collects along the property line. It does not have any outlet there. But he said that the post-development peak flows are negligent and they do not warrant any stormwater management structures for control. So basically, it's recommended that we use best management practices in the development of each of the lots. And so we're hoping that satisfies what the board was looking for. When I talked to Anthony, I kind of explained to Anthony what the concerns were, that, the board didn't want to approve this and then suddenly have, everything running out onto the road. So he prepared this with that understanding in mind.
So we do have copy.
Keep the water on the property.
Correct.
So we get copies, and we'll also link it together with the subdivision plan. You'll reference the approval back to this that will be on file here with the package.
Are those copies you can pass around?
Yeah. Like I said, there's not really a plan. The rest of it's just instructions. Really, I only brought 4 copies, but it's pretty typical for a larger type of development.
Yeah.
Spread them out far. text and sketches.
Yeah, and it's a lot of text. I tried to look at it online when he sent it, I'm like,
Yeah.
Screen, but it's no point. No one's good enough.
You're gonna read that.
Sandy's got it.
I said the same thing.
All right, there you go.
So I talked to Anthony about this as well. We thought that, you know, talking about the best management practices would be a good way to address it instead of drawing a plan based on guesses of what was gonna be built. We also talked about the potential of maybe asking for a real plan, like drawn on a plan, before construction. That actually shows where they're going to implement these. So I don't know, we can talk about that, I don't know how practical that is, or if that,
We've done that for a project in, I think it was Sutton, where there were really small lots, it was I don't call it a cluster subdivision or something, but there were small lots and they had to implement on-site drainage plans, really, just management practices for each lot. I mean, there's only 3 lots, more than likely the existing home's not gonna be, they're gonna renovate it, not tear it down and build a new one, that's what I was told last time anyway. So now we're only talking 3 new lots that will be under construction, so. But we could, prepare something like that per lot.
what kind of things would you show on that? You'd show like where the silt fence goes and where,
Sure, I mean,
is that what
really,
you
just
put on?
probably just a little more information on the septic plan. Again, it depends on where they put the homes, if they're close to the road or out back a little further. Again, it's flat for the most part, except for those weird steep spots. But
Well,
I was gonna say, except for the big hills.
yeah, it definitely rises up. and,
Yeah.
Um,
I was thinking the River Road lot, not the ones off of Vaughn.
yeah.
Grading plan.
I have a question about the table 4-2 seed mixtures for permanent vegetation. Do you know what the origin of that is? I guess I have concerns. I know it has a note about reed canary grass, but it really has crown vetch, which is really horrible, terribly invasive. I know it was used as erosion control, because it grows so well, but
We don't mind changing that to whatever you would suggest. I mean, that's just the typical construction notes that get put on every project that's of any size.
yeah, sometimes it's based upon, like, is it an NRCS mix or a this or a that? So that's what I was,
Yeah, I don't think there's any issue at all changing seed types or plants or anything.
yeah. I mean,
There's something you recommend, or?
well, I don't,
Just not
off the
that.
top of my head, I don't know, because even some of the NRCS stuff wasn't 100% native. But definitely crown vetch should be out of there. There are several things on there that are terrific, but I can't.
What is it, crown, what?
Crown vetch,
VETC.
Is that for temporary seeding or permanent?
it's seed mixture for permanent vegetation.
Permanent, okay.
Well, nobody's gonna go pull out temporary stuff.
Not a
So
permanent.
even if you're using it for temporary stuff, it's there and it's dead.
I am gonna open this to the public too, we're gonna do that. Just
Oh, sorry, we didn't pull out the gavel. Pull out your gavel, sorry.
that's all right.
You'll be fresh.
So
Don't
this
get
is
too
a-
rowdy, guys.
This is a public hearing, if anybody's got any questions or concerns on this project. Just came for the good entertainment, all right? I'll close the public hearing.
So potential conditions, there was one listed in here as low salt application because it's in the,
So that was a recommendation from the Drinking Water Protection Committee. I'm not sure if they understood that it's residential.
And there's no new road.
Yeah, it's a driveway. So I don't know how you would ask
Yeah,
residents to
Yeah.
try to do that. I think that would be difficult.
the other one is certification of wetland scientist, so there's no wetlands on site.
So that was, we had talked about previously, they added a note to the plan that says there are no wetlands, but I think you had
Yeah, we had
said-
talked about
we had
that, I
talked
know it's
about-
closed, but we had talked about that at the last meeting, and you had indicated that we would be able to
Oh, yeah,
get
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
to confirm that.
in the
It
spring.
was the first meeting without snow, so.
Yeah, exactly. So,
How do people feel? That's fine.
That's fine. There's no wetland on there.
How about the idea that they would submit a more detailed erosion control plan once they know where the 3 houses will be situated
How about per site?
Per site,
individually.
yeah,
per site?
Individual
per
lot
site
instead
as
of-
permits are
Yeah.
sought.
as far as the timing of that, typically, I mean, we could say before building permit, but it's really before the site work, right?
Which would be before the building permit. They're not gonna start site work
They're
without a
not gonna
building
start the
permit, so
site
yeah.
work, okay.
Again, it's not like they're building an infrastructure, it's just individual access to houses.
Okay, so it would be appropriate to use building permit as the
Yeah.
stop point.
Sure.
Okay,
If the houses are gonna hook to the water line, we're
We
definitely gonna wanna get it down to the one low road level, whatever. Like, especially like the first lot in the middle, like that. I mean, I don't know how you.
Oh, you mean the
do that,
location of the home?
The location of them.
Yeah, I think knowing the builder that's supposed to be doing, it, I think he's probably closer to the road than up top.
Yeah.
And we did get a letter, I think, from is that Penachuk? The water supply? I don't remember who has it, Abenaki or Penachuk, whoever it is, I think we got a letter from them, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
The bills come from the town of Bell, so.
I did talk to the water company about
Yeah,
providing.
because we talked about that in the last meeting.
Whitewater, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Whitewater. It didn't make sense.
then how does the board feel about the condition to remove crown vetch seed from the plan? I don't have an opinion, because I don't know.
That's, I'm
Okay.
fine with that. I mean, it's not an issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Any other conditions people wanna put on it?
No.
So I'll make a motion to approve application 501-26 Ryan Stacy LLC with the following conditions: that an erosion control plan be provided per site before building permits are issued. The removal of crown vetch seed from the plan, address missing checklist items, receipt of state permits, professional stamps and signatures added to the final plan. All waivers granted and conditions need to be on the final plan. That is my motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Everything's finding of fact.
What's the final, give me a final look at that.
It's a fact.
It's the,
It's a simple subdivision that doesn't include a road. That,
appropriate use of the.
It is in a residential district.
Yeah.
the residential district, they,
Well, I think also does the town itself reduce the salt use in the wellhead protection area around the, in that part of town? When it treats stuff, I don't know.
I don't know.
I can make it up the hill.
All right, so the finding of facts, I'll make a motion that it is an appropriate use of a residential zone and
Yeah, I think the no new road is.
that there's no new road being added with the subdivision. That's my motion.
I'll second.
All right,
Need to
oh,
vote.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, moving along, application 20126, Alley Realty LLC. Change of use site plan to add use listed in 5.11.c.3, indoor commercial recreational facility to allow an indoor soccer facility to occupy all 4 units of the building at 29 Dunkley Road. Come on up. A lot of people miss Fieldhouse.
Hello again. How's it going?
You can all introduce yourselves to start, please.
Yeah, my name is Sean Blay with Samba Street LLC. Andrew McLaren with Ownership Alley Realty.
Ron McLaren Jr. with Alley Realty.
All
So tell us what you wanna do.
Yeah, we have our second building there and these guys are interested in renting out the whole building there. We were here a couple months ago for our other building.
Yeah,
Is this, remind me, what, A, B, C, or D on the plan?
So they're gonna,
This would be the whole building,
So they're
so
gonna
it's
be-
29 Dunkley, which is
the
27 was the first unit.
Yeah, so
first
we-
building.
so building B.
Building B is the one.
This
on your
one.
plan.
yeah, the numbering has been changed a few times.
All right.
So A is
Occupied.
done, is
Yep.
occupied.
Yep.
B is standing, but now that the warmer weather is coming, we're looking to finish, get ready.
So
Just
just,
doing interiors, but
is this a full field?
Yeah, so what it will be inside is essentially bathrooms, like check-in area, and then a field. So about the size of like a 7v7 soccer field, so it's not like a full men's field. It'll be used for like training, player development. So we're talking 20 kids, 24 kids at a time, and there are a couple coaches, staggered time. So basically, training's from 4 to 5. The next training will be at 5:15, so the kids can leave. New ones come. That will, help the cause for the parking spaces. I think it requires 42 by code or by your guys' ordinances, and there's 39 there. So, I mean, even if every kid had their own car, most kids are commuting with friends or, parents are dropping them off, but we'd still be significantly underneath the.
I mean, will you be renting this to adult teams?
Oh,
You know,
no,
to go-
nope.
Why not?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because there's a demand.
Yeah, well, for one, the field's pretty small for that. Like I said, it's about the size of a 7v7, and I just don't think there's any, we probably would have kids in there until, 4 to 9 at night or
And I just
whatever.
asked,
Yeah.
I have two 20-year-olds,
Yeah,
that go to Bedford
Yep.
to play soccer
Oh, yeah.
at 10 o'clock at
Yeah.
night, and,
well, they can come and train, that's for sure.
Not so much for games.
and I know when, Fieldhouse
Yep.
was there,
Yeah,
they went late, they went,
exactly,
It was
yeah, yeah. And so
always
it's,
there, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
But, what, parking is obviously the,
yeah,
an
so
issue, right?
Field House was different in that they ran full leagues out of there.
Yes.
This won't be the
Because
same.
it's a smaller
Exactly,
field.
yeah, it's much smaller. It's strictly right now we're renting out the dome, Goffstown or Hooksett, and using like a half a field there,
yeah.
so.
I mean, doing this, whole building here, I mean, you're gonna obviously need more time slots than what you have or they're gonna be really expensive time slots,
Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's,
Well, you can stagger better now. too.
yeah, exactly.
Which is fine, I mean, obviously you're gonna stagger.
The thing right now with the dome is, well, those are expensive time slots, you can imagine too.
Yeah.
But what happens there is that it's pretty full, right? So if we have the building, our own building, then it can be placed, we have 40 hours a week that we can do instead of the 10 hours they give us. So it'll be smaller groups, but more time slots, so.
So it's 42 requires 39 is what they have?
The 49 includes their additional parking spots that they're proposing, correct?
39.
The 39,
Yes.
yeah.
And the 42, I think, is based off of the 200.
Yeah.
Our,
200.
Yeah.
I know that we're kind of like, there was an exclusive thing in the ordinance saying soccer fields or we're
Exactly,
kind of
so
going
it's-
into the
it's a little fuzzy.
gymnasium / athletic area of the ordinance, which is where we get the parking requirements from, even though it's not.
Which is a tough, because of course, there's different types of sports. If
Yeah.
you're playing,
Yeah.
basketball and you have 3 courts in this size, there'll be a lot more kids, with soccer. Big field is not that big,
Can you just bring up the parking?
Yeah, so our parking, so the closest category we have So for indoor commercial, there's spectator seating and, correct me if I'm wrong,
No
but there's no
spec-
No,
spectator
no.
area. And then for a gymnasium, one parking spot per 200 square feet
Yeah.
of the floor area of the gym.
And that comes out to that 42.
Okay, and you have 39.
Yeah.
At 39, if you agree to the additional spots they've
Because I'm
proposed.
saying, can you bring them up on the screen?
Yeah. Do we wanna we don't need to accept the application
We
as complete?
do,
We don't need to.
Your Honor.
I'll make a motion to accept application number 201-26 Alley Realty as complete.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Sorry, I'm trying to do minutes at the same time.
A little short-staffed.
No worries.
Okay, so it's this building B, and so the extra proposed spaces are these here. And so they are on, if you remember from when we reviewed the site plans, this is the
pervious
Pervious
asphalt.
pavement.
pervious pavement. And until now, we haven't seen any parking on the pervious pavement, so I attempted to reach out to Kent Brown about that and wasn't able to reach him.
I mean,
Generally, they
pervious
should be fine, it should be fine, it's really, you don't wanna have trucks driving over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then it's just making sure that it's identified so that it doesn't have salt put on it.
Sand.
Yeah.
No sand, no salt.
Doesn't need
Doesn't need
salt.
it because it's just dry.
Yeah, it shouldn't, but
Theory.
because it's near impervious pavement, you know,
Yep.
if somebody's not careful,
So what's that? Posting a sign during the
Well,
winter or
just
something?
telling our
Yeah, okay.
salter not to
It's
do
our,
it.
yeah, exactly, it's a
Yeah.
contractor.
That
But it
road's
just-
not public, so it's not getting sanded
Just
by
as a
anybody
personal
else.
note, I do have a family member that has a
Bowling alley.
bowling alley arcade center, and the whole parking lot is
Pervious pavement.
pavement with line, everything around
Yeah.
the site is, and that's been open for 8 to 10 years now, and working
and how's
as it
that
should.
pervious pavement holding up?
Working as it should.
Have they had to replace any of the pavement due to tires turning on it or anything? No, okay.
Yeah, so this is, I'll open this in public. If anybody's got any questions, comments, concerns?
It's thrilling stuff, isn't it?
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing.
The only, obviously we have to do the waivers, but the only condition I can see is that the use remain the same. We wouldn't want, and this is not saying you have any plans to do this, but we wouldn't want to turn this into basketball courts, because that changes the nature of the parking. But if those 3 units, is it 3?
Four.
4 units remain the same, I think that would be a condition we could put on there.
A single
And-
court.
Yeah, so,
Single field.
excuse me, we're gonna be putting down turf field in there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not cheap to put down, so it's not coming up once we put it down.
This
Yeah.
approval
So with
is,
that,
goes
you-
with the property.
This isn't a
Yeah,
one-
yeah, I get it, like, that
So
2
it'd be a
years down the
single-
road, whatever, yeah.
Make the condition remains a single field. And if it was gonna change, it's not that you can't do it, you just have to come back.
Come back, yeah, and then I don't know if you wanna, if their business plan doesn't involve like renting it out to large groups or holding tournaments or anything like that.
Games.
I don't know if you want to put that in the approval or if the size of it is self-limiting, I don't know how soccer works.
I mean, it is, so, like, part of these practices, right, I mean, there's 20 kids, there will be games naturally played amongst them, so that's a tough one to write into there.
Yeah, I don't think it would be no games,
I
I
think
think
we have,
it's
like,
like,
leagues.
like in a, like a large event
Yeah.
or tournament that
just like
brings lots of people at
clinics and
once.
programs for.
Correct, exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, Ben's pretty
being
familiar with,
non-spectator.
yeah.
How would you phrase that if you wanted to do that?
Yeah,
I would
go
just say, like, even if, I mean, I don't know, you correct me if I'm wrong, but like, even the tournament nature of it, if it was a tournament, 7v7 or something like that, I don't know that you still can't fit
Yes,
more
correct.
people on the field.
And I wouldn't, I mean, like, I would ask, I guess, not to do that if possible, because I don't wanna be put in the box of like, say we have a little tournament thing going on with kids from different age, and you know, we would plan it out properly so parking wouldn't be an issue, but you know, tournaments like is a big term because like we have tournaments all the time that are just,
Yeah,
you know,
I can't
it's-
see how you can say you can't have
I think
tournaments,
the-
and that's part of
I feel
looking
like
at.
it's a little
The
too onerous.
comparison I'm thinking of is like the gymnastics center, they hold
Oh, yeah, like
large
beats
events,
and
they
stuff,
hold a
yeah,
huge
sure.
event and there's cars all over River Road. So I'm just trying to think of if there's an
Yeah.
equivalent of that.
There really isn't, you know, for what we could do with one field.
So maybe just so that it stays one field in all four
Having
units.
that one field is what will
Yeah.
keep it there.
And obviously,
And I can see, you're gonna have demand, you're gonna have, you know, these
Oh.
flag football teams that'll wanna play, you know, it'll be a space, it's a,
Yep.
people wanna get out, and I can see it going late, which isn't a problem, because
Yep.
there's no other traffic
Yeah,
there.
correct, yeah.
I mean, at least here, when they're getting out on the 3A, there's a nice, you know, controlled intersection with the
Right.
light now, so.
Yeah.
Unlike Tallwood Drive, that I'd wait 10 minutes to leave work before I get to 3A.
Carrie, this may be a dumb question, but is there a capacity for like fire? You know what I mean? Like, is there
there
building
is, I don't know what that
capacity?
number is.
I think we looked up when I met with you and the building inspector, it was pretty substantial, like 200 or something, so.
Probably.
So you do have,
More than parking spots.
Okay, yeah, I was,
Yeah.
you do have parking on both sides.
Yep, correct. And so the back door is gonna be an active door. I know,
Yeah.
that was something that we thought about, so.
With the
those-
first one, yeah, it was.
Yeah, so both doors, so they're not gonna have to walk all the way around, people aren't gonna park in non-parking spots just to make it easy for themselves, because they'll be able to walk right in the back,
So
so.
it could be another condition also.
Which is what?
That there's, I think active door is a good term in the front and the rear of the building, so that.
Yeah, so it can
So
get
no
some
one's parking like in the back and having to walk all the way around or trying to squeeze into the front so they don't have to park in the back.
I'll make a motion, this does not have a regional impact.
I'll second.
Sandy?
You got that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I'll make a motion to approve the parking waiver.
Do you wanna provide any justification?
Parking waiver just because it's, you know, extremely, the parking spaces are extremely close to the standard. And the nature of the building suggests that even that won't be an issue based on the business plan proposed.
Yeah, I'd say our parking standard is based off a generic gymnasium, which is a little different from this.
That's my motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
And then, so conditions would be remain a single field and that there be an active door on the front and the back of the building. Any other conditions anyone would like to place on it?
And we want them to record a notice of decision at the registry of deeds.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, those ones, okay, I wanna make
They're
sure.
on the- they're on the
I got
list,
them
yeah.
on there, good.
Right, I'll make a motion to approve application 201-26 Alley Realty LLC with the following conditions, that the building remain a single field, that there be an active front and back door on the facility, that a record, a signed notice of decision at the Merrimack County Register of Deeds, all original conditions of approval remain in effect. That's the motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Good luck,
Good
guys.
luck.
Thank you very much, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Will you guys do birthday
Yeah,
parties at all?
birthday. Seriously.
I'm being serious.
Yes.
Definitely.
Be refreshed.
Thank you very much.
Essex Gym.
Yes, right? Every time, I mean, it's great, but it is.
It'll be busy.
I'll make a motion that the finding of facts include that this is an appropriate use of the building based on the local zoning, that
Our ordinances, this would fall into the gymnasium category, and this fits in line with that, but it's not an exact match.
so moved.
It's one of the, it's just that they're renting all 4 units, so they have all the parking for the building.
Okay, so moved. That's the motion. So I don't have to repeat it. He's seconding it.
A second.
Okay.
There you go. All those in favor?
Yeah.
Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Let's have it. Minutes.
I know.
Is that it? There's no more.
No more.
There's all mixed up. What's going on?
Interested in anything?
What's that?
The people here, they're interested in anything.
Oh. You just come for the entertainment?
We were just curious on those last two things,
Okay.
that's it. And we figured we wouldn't walk out at the same time.
You can walk out.
What else do we have?
Did I miss something? I
That
don't
would
know.
hardly be the most offensive thing that's happened in this room. Sandy, any changes to the minutes?
No, I looked at them previously.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of February 19th, 2026.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Anything else we need?
Good work, team. I'll just remind everyone again that the master plan steering committee is hosting a community visioning session next Wednesday, March 25th at 6:30 at Focus. There's pizza and childcare, and there'll be 5 breakout sessions on different topics. There'll be regional planning commission staff and master plan steering committee members kind of facilitating those discussions at each of the breakout groups. And if any other planning board members want to help facilitate or just participate, it's much appreciated.
Be a scribe, maybe?
6:30 to 8:30. 6:30 to 8:30, there's pizza. And if there's any way you can help spread the word, that's appreciated. We gave out a lot of,
It's online.
yeah, we gave out a lot of flyers at town meeting and school meeting, so
Good.
hopefully we were able to reach a lot of people that way.
So, I see there's a conceptual for the property over here on Facebook. Does
On
the
the
town
side.
actually have one?
We do not. If anyone wants to see it, they can look at the sign. I expect we
So
might
that's
see-
a sign that's out front of the,
Yeah, it's like
That
on the
was what
sign.
somebody posted.
Why'd they move the sign? Did that, was it too close to the road or?
It was, yeah, it was in the right of way.
did they get a permit for that sign?
In progress.
Okay.
A lot of Facebook questions going on.
There are.
You know, we're all on the take for this project that's already approved on Facebook. so-
Yes.
I've been trying to explain that it's not improved.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Not everyone
Yeah,
always
not
sees
even- This
this.
is not even submitted, so
Yeah.
we'll see. I will also say I've been busy meeting with developers and engineers. There's a lot of stuff coming this spring. We already have a good handful of stuff for April. And hopefully I'll still be here for the April meeting. That's the plan.
So
what happens when you're not here?
Matt Monahan from the Regional Planning Commission.
That's what I was
will
gonna
be
ask.
circuit riding. And then our new land use assistant starts on March 30th, so I'll have
Were
hopefully
they
a whole
from, they
month.
got some
with her.
experience with?
She does. She worked for an engineering firm previously doing submittals to towns, so she's has some more experience on that side of the counter. And she's familiar with AOT permitting and all those aspects. She's helped, she's not an engineer, but she's helped prepare all those submittals and all those documents. And then she also has some experience working for a town doing exactly the job here.
Nice.
I had her name. Like, until she starts,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll find out
She'll
when
be
she
here
starts.
at your next meeting.
I had a question on the intent to cut. So the town itself doesn't have any ordinances or regulations when it comes to
You
logging.
can't really regulate
No,
logging.
your towns are not allowed to.
Okay.
They used to actually have a little thing about like, you may need a wetland permit, and years ago DRA said, you
Right.
know.
That's what I
They-
thought.
they
I
have-
You
just
just,
wanted
you just
to.
gotta put in that intent to cut
to
and
cut.
We have like
Pay your
15
stump fees.
15 days to sign it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
intent to cut is a tax document. The DRA taxes the timber.
Yeah.
And they have a very limited focus on that. And so there's like 4 reasons listed on the on the form why the town could refuse to sign it, and they're like if the owner didn't sign it, or if the information is missing or incorrect, or if they owe the town money and they don't have a bond in place
So
or
like
something.
buffer strips, those are things we can't.
No. There are some state regulations depending upon what they're doing and what
Yeah.
have you,
But
so
it's all at the state level.
it's the
That's what
state level,
That's what I thought, I just wanted to
yeah.
confirm.
Yeah, and in fact, in 2012, there was whatever limited planning board authority there was, it was taken away.
Got it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Have a good evening. Well, thanks for coming and joining us.
Thanks for coming.